Welcome back to another episode. This is The Real Talk with Adoring Daisy. I am Adore.
I am Daisy.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm Angel. I'm like, am I saying my name or no?
Not yet.
But it's cool. Before we get into it, we always like to check in on your mental health. So Daisy, you could go first.
Who? Why you pick me to go first?
Because you know what? Before we get into it, I have not seen my girl in a long time. I really missed her a lot.
I missed you too. We haven't recorded in a minute.
We still was dropping, but
we still was dropping. Yes, we haven't seen each other, but I'll go first. You know, because I've been doing a lot of reflecting, y'all. I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and I just like the times that I was saying my mental health was like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It really wasn't. But I didn't really know. So now I'm to the point where, like, I'm acknowledging, like, all my problems. And today, I'm just in a way better space. Like, so today when I say I'm, like, at an 8 out of 10, I'm, like, telling the truth. Because, like, I done dealt with my problems. I'm just in a space of, like, holding myself accountable, growing a little more, learning myself a little more. Like, it's a beautiful process when you get to it. So, I'm good. I'm happy right now.
I love to hear that.
How about you? How's your mental?
My mental health is good. I was like locked in the house for a couple days, and I made it drove myself a little crazy without human interaction. I don't recommend that, but I don't know. Sometimes I get in these spaces where I just don't want to be bothered, and I feel like that was the space that I was in. But I'm back. I'm better, so I'm happy to be recording again.
Mm-hmm. Is it my mental health?
Yes. How's your mental health?
My mental health is good. I have to say that, but I've always been very aware of my mental health, and I'm a shut down person. So if I feel like that I'm like drifting, I'm going to shut down. Mental health, that word to me is so triggering because I feel like a lot of people use it to like avoid the healing process. But you can tell when somebody's really mentally healing, and then vice versa, somebody's like blaming, like external blame to like what their mental health is. So if I had to say anything about me, I would say that my mental health is on track because I really been digging deep within like myself, you know, because I'm just so concerned with me right now. So
I love that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Okay,
right?
I don't know what it is, but self is so freaking important.
It comes with age.
It comes with wisdom. It comes with experience. Like, forget the age because we really should have been learning ourselves way back then. Like, so it's like we had to experience something to get to where we at now.
That was the experience way back then. Now that we got the experience, we got the wisdom. That's why I feel like it come with age, because if we didn't make the mistakes we made when we were younger, just imagine making the mistakes when you're 40 and 50.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't got time for that. I'll tell you that right now. 40 and 50, no.
I wish I would. Baby,
no.
Well, we do have a special guest with us, but we like to let you guys introduce yourself. We want to know what you think about yourself.
My name. Okay, cool. So my name is Angelia. A lot of people call me Red. I am an actress, entrepreneur, business owner, mother. I don't know. I think more people know me than I think they do.
Like that too.
Yeah, like I'm a real humble, you know me. Like listen, I do her makeup, so you know, like I'm also a makeup artist as well. So it's like I don't know, like I'm real humble with that. I don't really take.
She like you. Why they worried about me?
I don't care about them followers. Like, I want to go do this with my hair not done in a ponytail. Please, let me be.
Yes. It's good to be here with you both because I feel like that we've all known each other for so long, and it's like I don't know, like the growth, the expansion of things is like so amazing. It gives me goosebumps. You see my blind Lebanese hair poking up because it's real, right? So it's like it's cool. Like I've been wanting to do this interview for months. We haven't had time. I'm like, she texts me like, can you do this? I'm like, yep, let's do it. We fly out tomorrow morning. I'm like, let's do it tonight. So
I appreciate that because being busy is hard, and then sticking to your word is harder too. So it's just like I be thinking it'd be divine timing. So this is definitely the perfect time. And so when you talk about growth, I wanted to get into acting first because baby, I've been tuned in. I want to talk about from when I first saw you in Birthday Behavior to now.
2017.
Yes, it don't even seem that long ago though.
It doesn't, but for me, I think it does because I started filming in 2010, 2011. So that was the first time that I started filming for real. I started doing theater, a lot of plays. I did my first big play in 2012. It was called Fed Up. Shout out to Dennis Reed.
Yeah, shout out to Dennis Reed.
Yes. Special shout out to Dennis Reed.
And thank you for coming on. Make sure you check his episode
came on.
out.
He came on, yeah. So me and Dennis go back to 2012. I shot a play with him, and then we shot a movie together. And I kind of drifted through other people since then. We reconnected. Didn't reconnect. I want to say like the beginning of this year. And we put out 6 projects together. Divine timing.
Yeah.
Because when I say, like, what is it, 2023? And we saw something from, 10 years ago. So my acting definitely developed. And that's why I tell people all the time, like, it's not about, like, true talent is true talent. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to, like, really learning how to be on film and be on camera, that comes with experience. So a lot of people are like, you social natural. Like, do you be doing this in person? Like, when you in front of people, do you be acting? Or you be for real? And I'm like, I be for real. They be like, because it's just too natural. And I'm like, no, that comes with just, like, putting out projects and putting out movies that don't come out and putting the work in and really having to, like, put the time in to, like, develop your craft. So when me and Dennis reconnected this year, we put out 6 projects, including the one that you're talking about, which is On the Run. Shout out to him for that. I play a role called Peaches. Everybody love Peaches Ellis-Day Brown.
Okay. I love Peaches.
You did. Everybody like, is part 2 coming?
No, for real. Because the way it ended, I was like, okay.
The way you put them shades on at the end, something.
Listen, I am not the writer. That is Nikki Turner. Shout out to Nikki Turner. When I did do the movie, I was not her first pick, and it's no shade to her. But shit like that happens. Like, you don't be like, oh, I want a light-skinned girl who, she didn't know I was in the beauty industry. She knew nothing about me. She was like, do you know how to do makeup? Do you know anything about the beauty industry? I'm like, I'm a makeup artist professionally. Like, before anything, before this too. Like, that's how when I did theater back in the day, my makeup used to be like, no shade to anybody. Sorry, you do makeup, but it used to be terrible. And I had to learn how to do my own makeup by being on film. And I feel like being a Black actress, being a cultured actress, being somebody who's mixed or whatever, it's so hard to get somebody to get your, like, makeup right? So, like, being in that industry and having to deal with feeling confident on camera, I had to learn how to do my own makeup, and that's how I started doing makeup through film. It wasn't I did makeup first and then film. I learned makeup because of film.
You is teaching me something, because I swear I didn't know this.
Yes, I did theater for so long, and I used to be looking like a little drag, like. Just blue eyeshadow on the red lip. Like,
that's because I wanted to ask you, like, how did you get in the? I know you was doing makeup. You was doing makeup. You was working in the shop. You opened the shop. And then you just, like, took off in acting. So it kind of was like I didn't see the grind in it.
You know what? I just was, like, going. Yeah. Like, I just kept going. It wasn't, like, a stop sign for me. It was, like, stick to what you know. Grow with what you know. And, like, anything that's destined will be destined, right? So I knew film was my number one passion. I knew that acting was my number one passion. I knew something I always wanted to do, but you don't have to give up on one dream to start another. I feel like I can do both.
Period.
I feel like I'm very defined in the beauty industry. It's still something I'm very passionate about. I still do makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be everywhere doing makeup. And that's cool with me. Like, as long as I'm working in my passion and in my craft and my dream, then I'm satisfied. So, you know what I'm saying? It is. But acting is number one, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I had to choose one and put it in the forefront, it'd be acting for sure. And it's way more hard work than doing makeup. I can go on set and do makeup like this. But to act, that's way more, like, in my mind. Yeah.
Let's talk about the grind. Let's talk about when you shooting, like, how do you balance everything? You shooting, you being a mom, and you still doing makeup, like, and still running the business.
Because you're a mom. I don't know you're a mom yet. But I know, like, just even looking at us, be like, how do you, like,
what is going on? How, like,
how do you do both?
It's hard. You just do it, though. You don't make no excuses. You just literally, like, we don't know how we go do it, but we know we got to do it. So it's just like, oh, here we go again. Gotta get up. Like, I'm getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, coming back home, not going to sleep. I'm making my kids breakfast, waking them up to take them to school, to go to work after I drop them off from school. Like, I'm like, you just gotta do it. And when I get off from work, I gotta go to my business, to my store. It never stops.
Yeah, see, I always known you as a business owner before being on podcasts. But that's inspiring to me because I'm like, it's the growth, it's the expansion of like what you want to do. Like, sometimes what you do is not your bread and butter compared to what your passion is. But, you know, you can do both. And like, you see my daughter right here staring at me. What's wrong? Like, you okay? My phone, I'll come unlock it. And so this is something that I have to deal with on a daily basis. But like when it comes to filming, rehearsal, she be there. Like I have a very like supportive right now film team where they accept her on set. She's pretty aware of like what we do. Yeah, she stopped there. She's not going to interrupt. She's going to come in when she needs to. Come on. Thank you. So being a mom, like how to balance it, there is no balance. Here you go.
You just do it.
You just do it. You don't have a choice. And it's like, I hate to say it, but as a mom, as a parent, being a mom, like we are the initial like barrier. Like we are, her dad is great, you know, because he's present. You know, my dad wasn't present growing up. My dad was on drugs. So I take anything that he does for her as like a, you know, a praise. But I also have to understand, too, though, that I do majority of the work. Like, she's constantly with me. And I don't mind it because I love my child. But how to balance it, you don't. You just wake up.
But let me
you just wake up.
Like, it's literally
you deal with it.
that. It's literally that. Like,
yeah.
No, it's no way around it. I don't see it no other way because I've had to bring my kid on set. We always have to figure out, like, how they're getting picked up or where they're going, who's doing this, who's doing that. Like, we literally have to, when I go out of town, I have to send my son's father and my mom and his mom, I have to put them in a group chat and be like, okay, this day, I need you to do this, you do that, you do this. This day, I need you to do, because it's like, okay, on most of the days,
let's get me chilled. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
I have to if I'm going on vacation.
Ooh, that's too much work. And it's like, why are we always responsible? And that is what it's like having a kid as a mom, and it is, and we worry all the time. And there is
all the time, like, oh my god,
I get, you know, times where like it's like, hey, do you want this role that I auditioned for? I don't know when I'm filming for it. I don't know like when it's coming about. I know I auditioned for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, and it might be a week where we're going on vacation to Mexico, and they're like, you start filming August 2nd, and I'm like, oh shit, I'll start filming August 2nd, but I'm taking her to Mexico on August 1st.
Right.
You know, I have to postpone her trip. Like, it's not like I don't get any breaks. Like, I don't get any like you know, leeway when it comes to that. And it's like mom guilt. The mom guilt from being a working mom and being like, you know, having to. So I love having her with me because she understands more. Like, okay, my mom's working, she gets it, and my daughter knows. My mom gets me everything, and she works so I can have everything, and that's why I have to be quiet on set.
Period.
And I was like, that's right.
That's my girl.
That's my girl.
Did you experience postpartum?
I did, but I didn't really go through it as hard as like other women did. I would have to say that. But for me, though, I think I deal with depression and like stuff like that very well. And it's not because like I choose to. But I had an upbringing where, like, I didn't have, like, the most uplifting, I had a very humbling child experience. You know, like I said, like, we grew up in the projects. Like, we started in the Inkster projects. We moved to the hood of Inkster.
Was it Saigons?
No, it was not. We GBD, gardens all day. Okay.
But nope. You're trying to act like she knows something.
Like, who was there from Inkster?
She went to school.
Robichaud.
I went to Blanchett.
Blanchett. Okay.
They knocked all the Inkster schools down. But
okay.
Them girls used to hate on me so bad.
Them girls hate on me too, my sister, but they love us now.
Okay, period.
They did. My sister went Inkster High prom. Her boyfriend was like homecoming king and my boyfriend was coming home king. It was one or the other. I don't remember. And they was best friends. We went to their prom and they hated us. My cousins was there. They like, bitch, we wish you would. Like, we really grew up in the projects. Like, that's where we grew up at.
But them Insta girls is rowdy. They
we rowdy too, though. Like, we had to be. Like, even when we didn't want to be. It was like, we don't want to fight you, but it was like, but you gonna fight us. We had to. That's where we grew up at. That's, like, how we was raised. So, I would have to say I had a very humbling childhood. So
I can imagine it.
Yeah, it was like, y'all think y'all cute. Y'all think y'all this. Like, I was a tomboy. I used to carry around the football.
Yeah. I got into a fight out there.
I bet. Yeah. I already know you got into a fight on the Inks. I can imagine.
Like, I'm about sick of y'all. They used to, like, gang. I went there for 1 year, and they had, like, the academy in, like, the regular class, and I was smart. I can't help that I was smart. So they put me in the academy. This girl used to steal my homework. They used to, like, try to terrorize me, and I just couldn't take it no more. Yeah, I just couldn't take it no more. And I'm just like, you know what? And then it was just like, I was, like, well-groomed. I had long hair. I remember I had earrings with my name in them. They couldn't stand me. Like,
listen, my sister was like, put Paisley in fighting classes because she's going to get beat up. Her mouth is going to get her in trouble. My daughter is so mouthy. Like, my nieces from Inkster, obviously. Shout out to all my nieces that live in Inkster. I love y'all. But my daughter play with them. They be like, so what's up? We gon' this, what's up? And Pacey be like, girl, listen, I do not have time for this. And I be like, oh, no, I gotta take you to the hood more. This is not gonna work. Yeah. You're gonna get your ass
that's who they pick on.
She like, girl, I don't have time for this. Bye. I be like, where'd you learn that?
As soon as you turn your head, they own you.
Mm-hmm. She don't get it though. So yeah,
I wouldn't expect for her at 5.
No, she be hard. She tried to hold her own, but she never got to a fight before. But I had a very humbling upbringing, I would say. So yeah, like
growing up in Detroit is very humbling.
Yeah.
I can say anybody like
yeah.
Detroit, Inkster.
Same shit. Like, same shit. Inkster is like a 1/4 of the population of Detroit. Mm-hmm. So you got to think like our crime was equal to Detroit was.
Y'all ain't had no police out there either.
We had state patrol. We didn't have a jurisdiction. So it was like anybody can come there and arrest anybody. Anybody can go like on a high speed chase to Inkster. Any police officer can come and pull you. You be in Inkster and Dearborn and be like, flick. You be like,
what? I'm not even in your...
I was like, and my brothers was street dudes, like, still is, but they were street dudes. So, like, we deal with a lot of conflict from that, too. Like, me and my sister was stoop kids. We wasn't allowed to leave the porch. We wasn't allowed to have boy company. We wasn't allowed to have male company, friend company that wasn't my cousins. Shout out to Kaya, Chantel, Sherry, Destiny. Thank you guys for keeping us company, because my mom was like, I called that house phone and you're not there. It's going to be a fucking problem. My mom was Lebanese. She was not white. So, listen, sis will slap the shit out of you, stump you out. She don't care. So, we used to be on the porch, like, we couldn't, like, move a certain direction, like, until the phone didn't ring. It was it. So
far in life, what are, like, your 3 favorite experiences?
3 favorite. Motherhood. Mm-hmm. For sure, because I feel like that kind of like qualifies with womanhood. Mm-hmm. And I know it's women out here who don't have kids, and so it's no like shade to you at all, but I feel like I didn't become a full woman until I had my child. Mm-hmm. She literally like grew me up. Things I thought I cared about, it was like I don't even care about no more. Like if it's not concerning Paisley Rose Jackson, I don't really care too much. You know what I'm saying? Business. Owning my own business, starting my own business. That humble. Ooh, baby, you get the shit out of me. And I opened Paisley's Parlor up in during the pandemic. So I got my lease in like September. The pandemic hit in November, December. I'm like, I'm gonna be open in December, but my birthday and my grand opening, I didn't have my grand opening until August 2nd the following year. So my 3rd year is coming up this year. Coming up, thank you. Coming up in a few weeks, so I'll be 3 years in Paisley's Parlor. But when I say like that humbled me. I put in a lot of hard work. It was just me and here, my auntie. We gutted it, we decorated, we finished it, and I would say my 3rd experience, like my best life experience. Ooh, child, follow my dreams. Not giving up on my dreams. Like, not letting nobody tell me what I can and what I won't be, but proving to them what I am. I'm not going, I don't care. Like, I know people didn't believe I was a good actress, or it was like, oh, she said she do movies, but, you know, or she say she film, or she acts. And I've been doing this since high school, but nobody really saw it. I've done projects and movies that never came out. Like, before this Tubi thing was even thought about, we used to have something called Vimeo. Vimeo. Was it Vimeo?
Vimeo, I think.
It was some shit like, it was way before Tubi. You know, we was putting shows out on there. Like, it was a free app. And, like, I was acting my ass off on them shows. Like, real raw acting. And, like, nobody believed that, like, you know, like, oh, she's acting or whatever. Like, it's been a passion of mine since before I graduated high school. You know, when I was a kid, it's been a passion of mine. So, to be living out my dream and people like, oh, I'm grown. I'm not gonna say my age. And it's like, oh, now y'all want to pay attention. I'm with it though. I get it though, because I do believe that hard work is like something that people recognize. I don't think it goes unnoticed. Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, but they don't never get on the wave until you.
And that's like with anything. And I'm like, you could put a single out and like 2 years later, it's like popping. And it's like, oh, bitch, put it out 2 years ago. But it's like, it's a wave. Everything is a wave. And unfortunately, in this industry, everybody rides a wave. It's like, oh, this is popping, Tubi's popping, being an actress is popping. I say to people all the time, like, being an actress and being an actor is like the new rap industry. When like your friends start rapping, you was like, you shouldn't rap. Like, now it's like, oh, you shouldn't act. Like, you can't say nothing. It's like, do you, girl? Right. Or boy, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of close friends who are like in the acting industry, like that I connect with. So
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So that was my three big.
That was good. That was good.
I wanted to spin the block on the run. So you played Peaches. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I was on the edge of the bed watching it because I never could guess what happened next. So I'm in this Tubi group on Facebook, and we talk about movies, and I seen like, and this is like one of the groups or like social media or platform or whatever that don't get a lot of hate. Like on the Shade Room, they be like cutting people in the comments. Like, I only see like positive stuff. So we were in a group talking about it, but I had seen that you posted all like the feedback. Like, how did that make you feel? Because I feel like you hit a milestone. Like,
I don't get no negative comments.
That's good.
And I'm grateful for that because I know they coming. I know they coming. Because you ready. But you know what's funny is, like, I don't get any negative comments. I haven't opened up a DM yet that was like, bitch, don't act. It ain't for you.
That's
like,
good.
I am blessed. I thank God for my faith and just like my guidance and just knowing, like, you know, like, this is my passion. Like, I've always been like this. My daughter is naturally an actress. Like, if you ever met Paisley, like, you'd be like, child, this girl, like, she on a whole different level. But my mom felt like that when I was a kid too. But I'm more into like meetings and readings and stuff. So I've had readings and stuff. And people have told me like, yo, this is where you need to be. But before that, like, just like you said, like, I don't get negative comments and stuff. And people send me stuff, it's always something positive. And so I'm blessed in that department. I know it's going to come eventually because I feel like anything you do, like, the bigger you get becomes like a microscope. And it's like everything you do is like the negative attached to it. But right now, I'm happy that people are acknowledging me for like just my talent and not other shit like relationships and like past ships or like drama, which I'm not really in. So I don't have to worry about that. Past ships. We got them. So thank God somebody did see me post the other day and was like, such and such used to date such. I was like, ugh, like, what does it do with my acting, you know? But I've had those, but I would have to say that, like, I'm grateful that like I don't get those negative comments, and I do think people that do watch Tubi, which is like so like stereotypical of ghetto renaissance to like Amazon and Netflix and stuff, which is not. It's really just us putting stuff out on a platform that you guys can watch it for free on, because trust me, they getting paid. Oh, they're getting, but them people on Amazon and Netflix is getting, if not more. You know what I mean? So we just put it on a platform to where like people can actually watch it for free. But best believe there is good work on Tubi. There is like good actors and actresses on Tubi. I've worked with like the most amazing camera teams and stuff. And I know it's only bigger to come, but don't count Tubi out. Like Tubi is getting bigger and bigger.
I say it all the time. Like Tubi is lit for real. Like,
you know, Boys in the Hood and like stuff like that, like was counted out of like Black Hollywood.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like them shows, like the shows that we think are like our number one movies growing up, like Crooklyn. Like it's my favorite movie. Like I just introduced my daughter to it the day. She was like, rewind it. Crooklyn, Boys in the Hood, Minister Society, stuff like that we think are like anchors in like the Black community and like the Black film industry was counted out of like Hollywood, but they're still like the number one movies. It's like, don't count Tubi out. Like it's stuff on there that you guys will feel like it's the anchor. We tell the real Black stories. We tell real Black, you know, history. And I hate to like keep speaking on Black, but like that's a thing that like wasn't told in Hollywood for a long time until like now. And I think that's everybody's kind of like magnetic to it now because it's like, oh, you can watch it all day because you're watching yourself. Like,
you never know who you gonna catch on Tubi either. Like I thought that was so funny because I'm not knowing, you know, I don't really know who everybody is just yet until I like look into them. Until I watched your story today and realized that was Benzino from Love and Hip Hop. I'm like,
you told me that earlier. You didn't know that.
I'm like, no.
My girl really don't be knowing who people are.
And that's crazy because my friends grew up and we watched Love and Hip Hop and we had, you know, we had Love and Hip Hop jokes. And like, I ain't say we had Benzino jokes because I love you, Benzino. But we had jokes and it was like, I'm doing a movie and Benzino is playing Mateo, who is like the person that comes rescue me. My group chat was like, what? It's crazy, like to see yourself in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really conform to like who you really want to be. But it was, I'm glad that you realized.
Yeah, because Love and Hip Hop was like hyped up back then. You know what I mean? Like they was stars.
That was like 2010, 11. Yeah, so that was like 2 years when we got high school.
Yeah. They were stars to us. Like you know why we watching it. So not to say they not stars, but you get what I'm saying. But no, I was just like, no.
That's it. Yeah, he's a great actor too. Shout out to Benzino. Like he's a really great actor, and you know, like the role he played in the movie, I feel like we had like a good connection. I give him some that like
the chemistry was definitely there.
Like we was cool.
When you was in the when y'all had went on a date.
Me and Lee.
Yeah. And you and I don't think they ever said her name, but China was getting into it.
Her name was China. What was her name? Kendra. Was it Kendra? I don't know, but she was crazy.
Yeah,
that's how bitches be though.
Like,
that's really how they be.
Females really be tripping though.
Let me tell you, that's really how they be, and it be like, okay, girl, like nobody wants your man. You know what I'm saying?
Only you want your man.
Only you want your man, baby. I don't want no.
And fight over him.
I want no man that don't belong to me. Never did, never had. Like,
But why is that? Like, why do women feel like they? I don't get it.
It's their man. It ain't them.
Women.
It's whoever they with. It's not them. It's who you're with that make you feel insecure. Because if your person makes you feel secure, like you're gonna be secure. That comes with insecurities in a relationship. Like when I look at women who hold any type of like, you know, whatever guard towards like the woman that's like on double date, I just be like, oh, y'all relationship must really suck. It must really suck over there because I'm good over here. Like, I'm confident in I know I'm leaving with mine, I'm sleeping with mine, I'm waking up with mine. And I don't know if you have that same security. And I didn't know until I got older when I really started encountering older couples. And I'd be like, oh, he don't come home at night? Oh, I see why you mad at me. I don't want him here with me, though. And that makes any woman feel insecure. You know what I'm saying? In situations. So I would think that's any like worldwide, like anybody who feels like any type of.
I ain't been on a double date in over 10 years.
I used to go on double dates a lot. Now we used to be like third wheeling. Me and mine be third wheeling. There's a lot of third wheeling. It's just be like, don't mind us. Sorry.
Double date. That's crazy. Me and Dory just been dating each other.
Oh, that's cute though.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Double dating, I don't know. Like, it be too much going on. You know, you really gotta be calling like, hey, you cool with this? You got a problem with like? It be too much checking.
It be too much going on
because you don't know who you like going on a double date with.
Yeah,
so like you be like selling double dates, or you sell a double date, and then it's like such is coming and such is coming. Are you cool with this person? Do they know anybody? Do you know anybody they dated? Do you know anybody they fucked? They baby mama and baby daddy know. Okay, then you can camera like you have a conversation and be like, oh shit, you do know Sarah,
right? Yeah. Like all that, like oh my god.
And then don't let alcohol be involved. They're gonna spill all this. It just be too much.
Too much.
That never happened to me, but I can see what's happening.
Like, it's definitely going on. Yeah. It's definitely. I'm
a dude. I'm a dude. Like in my, I'm a dude. I can double date and I can play cool. Like I'll be sitting there like, all right.
You can keep it P.
Yeah, I keep it P for sure. Like the dude might mention somebody. I'll be like, okay, don't know. But in my head, I know everything about her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know her, so I can double date. I think it's all about like the date. Yeah. But afterwards, I might be like, yeah, we ain't double date no more. No, it's not ever going to happen. But I keep it P during the date for sure.
I like that. Check, please.
I like that y'all double date though. That's cute. Like that's me and my friends don't do that. My friends.
No, we date each other. No, we don't double date.
Oh no. That's not cool.
Me and her have actually never been on a double date.
Oh, y'all boring. No.
We just dating each other. You don't.
Nope.
I gotta hook y'all up on a double date.
Oh God.
I gotta pick 2 guys to go on a double date with you and they want to go on with you. I'm good with that.
That's funny. Now you're a matchmaker.
What's wrong? What do you need? No, you need to go sit down for a second. Paisley, stop. Bye.
Are we almost done?
We almost done, I promise. What do you want? What's the problem? You want to unlock my phone? You want me? Okay, in a second.
She's sleepy.
No, she had a very long nap. She just needs to touch me every 15 minutes.
Oh my God. Being a mom is so serious.
No, I thought she was fun. She was standing there. I didn't know she was crying.
That's it. I want you. Like, what do you want me? Just you? Like
kids, bro, my youngest son, he is so fucking clean, like
yeah, like I don't think people understand, and it's hard. But her dad, like, I wanted to come get her. I'm like, come get her, please. Yeah. Like, what time? For real. Because anytime it's fine with me.
Yeah, anytime.
For real.
Not anytime. For real, it's like,
hey, I don't want to hear it though. Close it.
Are you a goal-oriented person?
Woo. Yes. But that comes with my sign. I'm a Sagittarius. What are you?
I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces moon.
I love Sagittarius though. Y'all like my favorite people.
I love Pisces.
Yeah,
I say that all the time. I be like, I love a Pisces moon, or a Pisces just sun.
Yeah.
Pisces, it don't matter.
I'm a Pisces too.
You a Pisces too?
Yeah.
See? So we are emotional. We are emotional. I'm very goal orientated. I feel like that if I don't reach my goals, like I feel that like period. I could miss one goal and I would dwell on that forever. So yeah, like my goals drive me. Like if I didn't have any goals, if I didn't wake up every morning having an agenda, my whole day, week, month is like I didn't do anything. Yeah, yes, goal orientated for sure. And when I set them, I execute them. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you write things down?
No.
Yeah.
You set them in your mind?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's probably why I don't get shit done all the time.
I was just asking.
That's probably why. But yeah, I keep it in my mind. But like I get, but like I had like 17 things to do today, and I probably got like 15 out of 17.
That's good. Oh, that's good. That's real good.
I didn't get my nail fixed,
yeah.
So that's a negative. Yeah. But I'll get it done tomorrow, and I didn't pick up an order, but I can get it in the morning, and that was it. But other than that, I did everything I was supposed to do. So
yeah. That's good.
I'll take it.
No, yeah, I have to sometimes like. I gotta write it down. Like, if it's something that's just been in my mind for too long, I have to write it down because it's like, all right, how long ago keep it in your mind?
Like idea or like a task?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
I feel you.
For real, especially on a task though.
I feel you. What about you?
Oh, I write monthly goals, long term.
You look
goals,
like you do.
Short term goals.
She be at home like Dear Diary. Dear diary, yesterday I had.
Yeah, no, the world really had me messed up today. I don't be playing. No, for real.
I'm like, dear diary.
Seriously, because I was spazzed out.
Yeah,
I literally like, I have like a grid where I write short term on this side, long term on this side, and when I don't accomplish goals, I write, what did I do wrong? Like, what could I have done? Like, why did you sleep for 12 hours when you could have been up? Mm-hmm. And you should not be hard on yourself, but you also have to learn how to hold yourself accountable. That the accountability just makes everything so much better, because that just helps you become more and more better.
You a Pisces. You a full Pisces probably too. Mm-hmm. I can only imagine if I put your chart, her chart in my phone. I can only imagine what type of Pisces she was. I feel like you got Cancer in your chart too. I feel like you're very emotional. I could be wrong though.
No, you are not.
Because I'm just now starting to like learn stuff. You tell me your date of birth. I mean, like your date of birth and your time of birth. I can put it in my chart. Like if you know your time you was born, I can definitely get everything. Your sun, moon, your rising.
No, I have to text you that a little later. I don't know the time. I don't know the time. But my birthday February 20th.
Okay, so February 20th. You a Pisces? You an Aquarius? No, you a Pisces. Yeah. You a Pisces. You might have some Aquarius or Cancer in your chart. See, I'm a Pisces moon, Sagittarius sun, Capricorn rising. My daughter a Capricorn, and we are like 9 out of 10 in like the compatibility chart. So like our communication is a 10. Like our family and relationship is a still. Like we like twin flames. That's good. And I got a bunch of Capricorn in my chart. So it's not really about your sun, your moon, your rising. It's more about like where your Mars is at, where your Jupiter is at, where your Pluto is at. Like all of that like determines like who you really are, because Jupiter represents like, you know, how you get your money and stuff like that. And then Venus represents like your sun life. And then, you know, like moon represents your mother and like your childhood. And so all of that like kind of like, yeah, so it's not you might be a Pisces, but you might not be a Pisces. Like I don't think I'm a Sagittarius. Like I'm more Capricorn than I'm Sag, for sure.
You're not nothing like the Sag.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I don't know. I don't know, because I kind of, you know. Anyways, so we gonna keep it moving.
I might be a little Saggy. I'm a big Sag.
No, for real.
But I got a lot of Capricorn in my chart, though. I do.
That's our story. You read up on signs? Like you seem like really interested into that.
Like into astrology? Mm-hmm. I really am not. Like, I mean, I was, but then I got more interested, like, when I started dating. Because I really want to know, like, about people.
It's like, important. It's important.
Who are you? Like, why are you acting like that? Like, you'd be surprised.
So you be like, I can see why.
On the chart?
Yeah, like, I mean, I could, like, my daughter got my phone, but I could pull up, like I pull up my chart, it's like, it'll tell you everything about me, and it'll tell you everything about your stuff. You give me, like, your birthday, but it'll tell you everything, man, like, I mean, from start to finish, like, your work careers, like, your love life, to your childhood with your father, your childhood to your mother. So, yeah, I believe into, like, mediums and readings as well. I believe there is, like, somebody who can talk, like, the afterlife and stuff like that. It's stuff that happened to me that were like, I had readings where like shit happened like months later, and I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, like it'd be wild to where like stuff like that is like it really comes to life. Yep.
What are some of the challenges you face as a woman, like being an entrepreneur? Being an entrepreneur.
This one.
Being a mom.
Being a mom. Being a mom, like her wanting to be cuddled and held. She acting like her life is over right now. To do an interview is crazy. Like, what's the problem? Okay, give me a second, babe. I don't have that much longer, I promise. You on my phone? Okay, but you gotta be quiet. Go ahead. Go have a seat. That one. Yeah.
That's the main challenge.
That's the main challenge, because I hate the word single mom, but it's like, what else am I? Yeah, like I'm not married. I'm not with my child's father, so I do feel like I'm a single mom. I do majority of the work. I do majority of the responsibility. It's completely on me, and like probably like unlike like a lot of people, you know, everybody's situation is different. You have people who are baby daddies who don't help at all. Then you got some who help a little bit, and then you got some who like you can't even hold them accountable because they business owners, and you kind of just like But majority of it all falls on me. I am 90% sure of that. I know that financially and physically I take care of my child. But, like, she was playing. So it wasn't like, I'm like, why'd I do that? Like, I know what I was doing. Like,
Right.
And I'm just grateful to be in a position to where I can, like, you know, really do it without having to, like, really struggle. Because I don't struggle at all. I got a lot of, like, help, like family help and stuff. But entrepreneurship is very hard when you're a mother. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
it's hard alone.
Yeah, it's hard alone.
But being a mother and an entrepreneur,
it's like damn near impossible. And to make it actually happen, it's like, you're a unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, you superwoman.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So we get a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Like, you got it. Like, I get a lot of, you got it. What you worried about? You got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, being the hardest part about being an entrepreneur is always having to have everything on your shoulders and on your back. And that to carry everything. And to be the one responsible for it, I would have to say would be the hardest part about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And a mother.
Yeah. And nothing, once you become a mother, that's just like a part of everything. Like, it don't stop.
It's the title that never goes away. It's like you being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you have a vagina. Oh, you have a kid. It's like, it never goes away.
Yeah. It's definitely hard.
Yeah, it never goes away. It's for life. You know what I'm
For
saying?
life.
Like, you do it, and it's like, you know it's for life when you do it, but you don't really, like, realize it until, like, it becomes part of your everyday routine.
Every day.
A certain amount of years. I'm not even going to say months or,
Yeah.
like, the first year. I'm going to say probably, like, after year 3, you really realize it. Like, because 2 years is still kind of like, oh, year 1 go by fast. Year 2 is like, the year 3, you're like, fuck, Randy.
Yeah. Every day. Like, so
year 4
every
comes,
day.
you're like, oh, shit. It's like sinking sand.
No, you don't get a break.
So
every day, like, it really do be like that.
It is. And it's like you still have to keep going and going and going and going. I think that develops just like a strong, like, skin. Like, you know, it do. Like, you get strong skin and you get a tough barrier. And that transfers over to your dating life. But that's a whole different story.
Dating with kids is so different.
It is.
It's different. So,
yeah.
Can't wait to experience this.
Why?
I mean, because it's an experience. I feel like, you know, I'm somebody that wanted.
You might not have to date when you have your kids. You might be
I'm
married.
just saying motherhood. I wouldn't.
Oh, motherhood. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I was just talking about, motherhood is great.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yay!
Y'all know what?
It is every day.
Mine's going wild.
I love my daughter. I do. I swear to God, I do.
Moms be going wild sometimes. Like, we have to.
Oh, you do.
Whoa.
You don't gotta tell me.
That was crazy.
She get one day after month to go out.
And let me tell you, that's good. Some moms don't get none, baby.
No,
Back in the day, you ain't had zero.
No.
You can go wild in front of the kid.
Let me tell you, my daughter, she gets it. So I don't have to wild in front of her, but she gets it. Me and her dad both live a lifestyle where it's like you know, we're entrepreneurs. Like, we're on the go. She don't have like an everyday routine where it's like, I wake up at this time, I go sleep at this time, and this is my everyday routine. She's like, so what's on the agenda for today, guys?
Period.
I'm going with him or going with you. What am I doing? And where are we going when I go with him? Am I going here? Should I get a jacket? Like, she's like, that's her. And if you ever met her, she has a very like mature, like, she's 5. Like, you're like, how old is she? She's 5. She's 5. Like, most 5-year-olds you meet, they don't be having like they can't articulate like she can. Like, she had like a baby when they come to her mama all the time. Like, I breastfed for a year, so I'm stuck with that for the rest of my life. I fucked up there. But other than that, like, she's pretty smart. She adapts pretty well, so she gets it. I'm blessed to have that.
That's good.
Yeah, and I don't think I want no more.
Ooh,
so maybe a dog.
I just got a dog. I love
my
dog.
No,
what kind of dog is it?
I have a poodle, a standard poodle.
Not a Yorkie, is it?
No,
she's looking at a Yorkie.
No,
okay.
I got 2 boys.
Okay.
So I had to get kind of like a bigger dog.
Okay.
She is gorgeous on the show.
Moving on.
Her name is Baby.
Oh, that's cute. I almost got a dog this week, and her name was Luna, but I didn't get her. I wonder if she's still there. I don't care.
She was spend an hour talking about baby.
I love her.
See, somebody's trying to convince me to get a dog, and I'm just like,
My friend literally convinced me. That's why she like, I just cannot believe you got a dog. And it's like, I can't either, but I'm so happy I got her.
I can't really keep up with the child.
Keep the animals away.
I love her. She is so sweet.
That way.
So the next big thing is it street legal?
Yes, it's street legal. Yep, I showed you the trailers today. It's coming out tomorrow morning, though. I'll show you.
Yeah.
It is. It's dope. I played Jordan Roberts. I'm an attorney at law. So you see me the whole different like dynamic. I got like a blind bob and I wear suits and like I'm like completely like streetly like I'm corporate. Yeah. Like my whole attitude is like like I'm a different person. But yes. Yeah, Street Legal's gonna be really dope. Yeah, every episode is a different episode. So like it's like Law and Order. It's like it's a different. Is it? Mm-hmm. I used to be hooked on Law and Order when I was younger. But only because when I would change Lifetime, we was stuck watching Channel 61 for like fucking forever. I used to be like, can we change? Don't touch my teeth or you're sleepy. Like so, I watch Law and Order. I watch all that shit. But no, it's very exciting because it just like brings like a different dynamic to like Tubi too, and it's actually been picked up as a Tubi exclusive. So it was introduced to Tubi and they picked it up as a Tubi exclusive, so they're actually paying for it instead of paying you. So you know it's gonna be dope. There's a lot of dope actors in it, actresses. Shout out to Dennis Reed. He produced it. He wrote it. He's like all the way behind it. That's Homestead Entertainment. That's who on the run is out through. Debbie Lee Spencer, that's my girl. She's also an actress, but she is assistant director on this. So she killed it. She just kills everything. Ebony Tate, she plays a lawyer in there. DeJuan Ford, man, Javon. Like we have a lot of like dope ass. China, she plays the investigator. She's hilarious. Like that's the main team, and then like every episode changes like with different scenarios and stuff. So it keeps you kind of. But we're basically fighting to get our parents out of jail though. So our main fight is our parents getting out of jail, and being lawyers and running the biggest law firm in Detroit. And getting our parents out of jail and also fighting high profile cases. Okay. So it's actually really dope. It's a whole different dynamic to like what people used to seeing. Is anyway, I don't want to.
Okay.
I can't say too much.
And I see you just wrapped up Justice the movie.
Yes, I did. Shout out to El Rihanna. That's my girl. That's sis. I would call her by her government, but she would like, why would you
do that?
And she'd be so serious.
Elmatic. Okay, that's my girl Lex. She wrote up a movie called Justice. She did her first movie this year, and it's amazing. We play sisters or whatever. I'm back in the detective lane, so I'm a detective with her. And we trying to solve our father's murder, but we got promoted as like lead detectives in Detroit, so we're also like kind of on a low solving the murder, but we kind of get down to the bottom of it, get real juicy. And I ain't gonna lie, this movie was like really fun to film. It was really deep. It's really deep because if you know her story, then you know it has some type of correlation, but it's not completely like there. But I think a lot of people want to see her input on just like that whole like street life death thing because her father was murdered through the streets. So I think that's a big thing, and I really enjoy doing that. I love filming people who's passionate about what they do. So
yeah, I had watched like the behind the scenes when it was posted. I definitely think that's dope. We're excited to see like
it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be lit. Justice is gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be lit. And I'm playing detective, but I didn't even think about that honestly until you said that. So on the run, I go from being on the run to being searched by detectives to playing street justice, being a lawyer, and then playing Justice, the movie, and being a detective. So
yeah, you definitely gain a lot of experience doing that. I mean, you could almost.
That's my first time putting in that sequence.
So how do you feel like you did?
On what?
Playing a detective.
Oh, which one? Oh, which one? The legal attorney?
Let me stop. No, but I didn't know which one. I'm crying. When I played the detective on Justice, I would have to say it kind of just coincided with being coincided with being a lawyer. I'm like, everybody dirty. Like, I haven't played a role that didn't have no dirt in it. So, I guess playing a detective that's dirty and playing an attorney that's dirty is kind of the fucking same.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
But yeah, But yeah, and I played that was my sister, and then that was my brother. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even like how you just said it, like, and how I just said it before. I didn't even like, because once you get a role, you just adapt to that role. You don't even think about your past roles or like what I learned in street legal. Did I apply it to justice? Like, no, I didn't. I learned her character. I learned mine, because who I was in justice is, even though I was a detective, it's a complete different person to who I was in street legal. I was a very dominant attorney in street legal. I was confident in myself. In justice, I was more like the little sister who was like more like boy crazy, but still very talented in my job. So every role is different. Like, you got to know your role and know your character and know the whole script to understand like who you're playing. So
I love to see it. I'm so proud of you. Like, just to see you every time I see you, always in good spirits. Like, just to see you stay working, and then, you know, just being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get enough credit, I don't think. Okay. But like, just being like an entrepreneur, a mom, an individual, like, you know, you doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't always be in good spirits, but I make it my priority. I make my priorities, and I like transfer energy too. Like, I'm not one of them people that, like, if I'm having a bad day, like, I'm going to let you know. Like, I'm one of the people, I'm having a bad day, when you walk in, I'm still going to smile. Yeah. Because I do believe everybody is, like, fighting a battle. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all that. That's why when I said before, like, the whole term healing, to me, is triggering, because I feel like we use that as an avoidance to heal. I'm healing, but are you? Type thing. So when you say, like, I'm always in good spirits, like, I do even just, I got my rough days. Like, I don't want people to think, like, I have it all going on, because that's big for me. I'm an advocate in that. Like, people like, oh, you did your salon, that's so great. I'm an advocate in saying, like, I'm a single woman who did my salon, because I feel like it's women out here who think that it's a man behind everything, or think it's a smile behind everything, or it's somebody pushing behind everything. It's not like that. And sometimes you got to just kind of, like, get through the day. You know what I'm saying? To, like, make it to tomorrow. So, like, yeah, I appreciate you noticing that, because I do. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard to, like, show up and be positive when you're really going through some shit. So, but yeah, like, majority of the time, I do have a smile on. So, yeah.
I love this for us.
Thank you. Yes, I love everybody.
Yes, we gotta keep pushing for sure.
Period.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell the people?
No.
Angel is crazy.
I can't. No.
They about to be in the comments like, what's so funny? Why they keep laughing?
Just looking and laughing.
But
featuring Paisley.
I'm gonna say hi. You okay? You got your tears dried up? Just go use the bathroom. No. Not now.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
No, we are so happy you came to
Thank you. I'm so happy y'all wanted to sit with me. I've been trying to do this interview for the longest. I thought, I want to do one.
You know.
I do.
Divine timing.
Do it. I would do it. But it'd be like divine timing. I think it's perfect too. It's so much we talked about. And I feel like, you know, you can't talk about certain things unless you actually go through it. So perfect timing.
For sure.
Tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at AYERED. It's AYEREDD. That's 2 D's. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a Twitter. I don't have a Threads. So, that's about it. I kind of am. It's the same name though. But I don't think I'm gonna change my name to like my government. I'm so far off the AYERED like name. I
feel you.
Just call me Angel. Yeah, like I don't want to be red no more. Like not like that, but it's just
sound up.
Yeah. It's just a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
No biggie.
I love that feeling.
Thank you. I love it.
Well, you know where to find us on all platforms. That is RT Adore the letter N Daisy. That's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.
Bye.